Hello everybody, MaxMonty1516 here, back again. So, it's been a minute, but today I have an unboxing video for you guys, and this is from a very close friend of mine, Farquhar. And basically, I just have some more commission customs, and also some other cool stuff in here, as well as also some items in here that I previously owned that I'm not really going to discuss that much because I just let Farquhar borrow them for casting purposes. So yeah, anyway, there's a lot of stuff in here to look at, so why don't we go ahead and get started. So just, you know, crack it open as you do. So this is obviously very unscripted. I don't really know going into this. I'm not really like, I don't really have anything planned for this. I'm just gonna kind of open everything up here and see what's inside. I mean, I know what's inside for the most part, but still want to show you guys. So we'll crack this open. So first up, this is my wooden railway Holiday Sydney, which was used for casting the face. So again, not really much to say there. Also, here is my wooden railway Max for the same purpose, and the wooden railway Sodal Railway Repair. As you can see there, that face was casted as well. And I believe there's a couple more things in here for casting, which I'll just go ahead and bring out of the way first. So again, here's a Trackmaster 2 Ryan. That was already mine as well. And so this was the more talkative James coach that does not work. And I asked Farquhar to see if she could try to fix this and make it talk again. And unfortunately, we couldn't come to a conclusion on what happened to it. I'm pretty sure like the motherboard or something like that is just completely fried. So there's really no fixing this, which is unfortunate, but at least we tried to fix it. So yeah, some bubble wrap. And I think that should be, oh wait, no, there's a couple more casting things here. Here's Take Along Ned and Wooden Railway Monty. So there's those. Now we can get into the new stuff. So, ooh, I don't really know where to go first. I'm just really excited for all this. I think we'll go, oh, there's one more casting thing here. It's Push Along Sonny. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this one first. I'm gonna move the box over just a bit. And we got some stuff in here I'm going to unwrap now. So first thing is a Hit Toys Trackmaster Gordon. So this was mine originally. However, the wires broke and unfortunately didn't work anymore. So I sent them over to Farquhar, who got them fixed up. And I don't think there's a battery in here. Yeah, there is not a battery in here. I don't really have one with me at the moment. Actually, I might. Let's see if this works. Oh, it does work. I literally had a C battery sitting right next to me. I didn't even see it. But yes, Gordon does indeed work. This is the first time this Gordon's worked in about 3 years. I got him in like 2020, and he broke pretty soon after that. The wires were already kind of frayed, and then they broke pretty soon after. And also, the coupling between the engine and the tender was replaced with a 3D printed one. So it's actually a much stronger connection now, which I really appreciate. So yeah, I'll put the coal cover back on there. Actually, I'll take the battery out in case I need to test some more stuff, which I have a feeling I will. So let me go ahead and just put Gordon down right there. And the other thing in this bubble wrap is a Tommy Edward, as you can see here. So this was also originally mine. And unfortunately, again, this thing broke. So basically, I tried to turn him on one day, and the switch just popped off. Like it snapped in two. So I had no idea how to fix that. So I ended up taking this thing apart, trying to get a new switch on there. And I ended up completely dismantling it, and then I didn't know how to put it back together, which is a little bit embarrassing, but yeah, I don't know what happened there. So he was just sitting in parts for a while. So I sent him over to Farquhar, who fixed him up, gave him a new switch, put him back together, and apparently his wires were broken as well, which I didn't even know, but they might have broken like while he was in storage and parts, but the wires are also fixed as well. And I don't think, yeah, none of these have batteries in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the same battery to test. And Edward's switch is a bit jammed here. It's like stuck here. Okay, it's later now after I filmed this, but I did get the switch unjammed. I don't really know what happened while I was filming it, but yeah, it works fine now. It's all good. I'm trying to force it, it's not turning on. Eh, it's fine. I can probably just go back in there and see what's wrong, but whatever. I know it's fixed. I know it works. but I don't really know what happened there. I'll just go back and look at it later since I don't want to waste too much time in this video. Anyway, Edward is there. At least he's back together now, so I can finally like hold him again without him falling apart, which I really appreciate. And now, next up, this is a really special one. So this was the final item that I previously owned, and had some repairs done to it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the battery in here first, like so. And I'll put the cover back on. Here he is. It's Powerful Gordon. This item is beautiful. It's one of the best play rail items I think ever made. And I am really happy to own him again because I bought this thing for super cheap. And unfortunately, the reason why it was cheap was once again broken wiring. I have really bad luck with Gordons and wiring. But now, finally, I've owned this thing for a year and I'm about to turn it on for the first time. Look at that. Finally, I have a running, completely working Powerful Gordon, and I am overjoyed about that. He's so cool, and I've been waiting for a chance to run him on the layout for so long. And there he is. Look at that. I'm not even sure if I've showed this guy off on my channel before, but here he is. Yeah, that's definitely one of like the coolest play rail items ever made. I love the face. And now, finally, for the main attraction here, we have got 3 custom items that I am excited to show. So let me go ahead and cut this bubble wrap open very carefully, of course. And now I'm gonna go from least customized to most customized. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, so first off, we'll pull them out slowly here. Here is a Shima, and this is the play rail model, but there's one difference. It actually looks good. So I'll throw up a picture of play rail Shima for those who are unfamiliar, but it's a garbage model, and I sent it off to Farquhar, who did a fantastic job at actually making it look show accurate. Look at all the paint on the front there, and look at all the paint like here on the pistons. The wheels were painted as well, like the white around them looks super, super clean. I love that. Even the headlamp funnel, the dome here were all painted. Even on the smoke box too, all of that was hand painted, and it looks fantastic. Also, up here, the front cab windows, or just the front of the cab in general, wasn't painted pink. So now it is pink, and it has windows. And even a look at the back here, around the bunker as well, it's all painted pink, and it actually matches, and it looks good now. So, my camera died. Slight issue there, but you know what? I don't really feel like refilming that, so we're just gonna continue and move on. So anyway, a Shima, there's a final look at her. And again, just absolutely fantastic, fantastic model. I am so happy with how this turned out. Now let's move on to the second custom, which I am equally as excited about. We have one of the mainland shunting diesels, and this looks awesome. I mean, look at the detail on that. It's so crisply done. Like, God, I just love how this looks. I hit the camera, but I don't even care. This looks fantastic. The face was completely redone with clay, and I mean, this was a Trackmaster Dodge repainted fully, and yeah, I'm just so impressed. And basically, I just didn't feel like making this because of how intricately detailed it is, and I didn't think I would do as good of a job as I think Farquhar did here, which is why I sent this off, even though it was really just a repaint. But yeah, I mean, this looks fantastic, and definitely better than something I could have done. I'm really happy that I sent this off instead of doing it myself. And yeah, just look at that. I mean, I know the lighting isn't great in here because the sun is shining in through the windows, but that's a better look at him right there. That's awesome. Really love that. That's so cool. And of course, he does work as well. Since it's a Fisher-Price motor, it's not gonna be that fast, but I don't really care. Look at them. And I'm just gonna refer to this one as Uli from now on because I was the only one named in Journey Beyond Sodor, and I like giving him a name better than just the mainland shunter. So here is Uli. He looks great, and yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the final custom. I don't want to spend too much time here, but now this one, oh, this one is amazing. And if you follow either myself or Farquhar on Twitter, then you would have seen this one before. And I'm just looking at it now for the first time. I'm so impressed with this. here is Sam. Look at that. This was built out of a Connor with some relatively minor modifications. The main stuff was done up here near the front, putting some more just stuff on here. I don't really know the technical term for any of this. I guess that's part of his running board maybe, but it just looks awesome. And of course, the face was also redone with clay and fully repainted. And let's turn him on. Yep, he sure indeed does work. The wheels have been out. The wheels were first painted black and then the white was done over that. And Sam, of course, has a lovely green coat of paint as well as the Virginian logo on his tender. And some added coal in. All of this was clay as well because Connor does not have coal in his tender, so that had to be done over. And there's even a little ladder on the back there with some silver buffers. This looks awesome. I have so many thoughts on this, and yet my head is still empty. I'm just really, really excited about all of this. It looks so cool, and I really cannot wait to get these guys running, and I'll probably do that at some point. I'll show these guys running, maybe in my next stream or something, whenever that happens. But yeah, there is Sam, just a good look at him. I'll uncouple him and just take a better look there. Now, I didn't want to do what a lot of people have done and like connect two Connors and have two sets of driving wheels, because I wanted this to be more like if Trackmaster had attempted to make him, rather than a more realistic approach. Because I think this fits better stylistically with the rest of my collection, rather than an engine that is twice as long as everyone else. So I'm really happy I didn't go for that approach. It also just would have been a lot more tedious and a lot more time consuming. And I just think this was a better alternative altogether. And I haven't really seen someone take this approach with Sam. But honestly, like, Connor was a really good fit for him, and I'm super happy with how this turned out. I mean, this was basically what I envisioned from the start, and Farquhar just did a fantastic job of bringing that to life, which is what she does with all of my customs that I've gotten from her, really, which is quite a few now. So I might have to do, like, a full showcase one day of everything that Farquhar's done for me. But yeah, anyway, there's Sam, and Sam is awesome. So there's a couple of other smaller things in here. Let's see. I know there are supposed to be some face casts. I don't know where they are. They're probably like wrapped up in the bubble wrap somewhere. But I also have some Stepney stickers here. And these are for a top secret project that I'm only hinting at right now. So we have those, and those will be used for something in the pretty near future, I think. I'm not sure. I know there are a couple of casted faces in here. I just don't know where to find them. They're probably in the bubble wrap somewhere. I'll just have to look again. Although I don't want to spend too much time on this video. So if I do find them, which I really hope I do, I'll just throw those in at the end. Okay, it was literally like 3 seconds since I ended the last clip, but I think I found them. They're like wrapped up in tape here, which was a really good camouflage, I have to say. I didn't even like notice that at first. There's a lot of tape here. I'm actually just gonna cut this open, I think. My knife is also wrapped somewhere in the bubble wrap over here. It's a mess, just off screen, by the way. There's a lot of bubble wrap. Let me go ahead and very carefully cut that open. I don't want to mess up the paint on these faces. And this is also just kind of tedious in general, so trying to unwrap it here. I mean, it's just tape, so it's all sticking together. If I can, I don't have any fingernails to even cut this open with, so I'm gonna have to use the knife again. All right, that's better. I think I can work with this. Hopefully, maybe. There we go. All right, there they are. Oh yeah. All right. So first up, here is if he's gonna come out. Come on. These things were wrapped up really nicely, by the way. I'm actually happy about that since they are pretty fragile. There's Sydney's face, and this is gonna be. It fell out of my hand. This is gonna be used on my own Trackmaster Sydney. Which, you know what, I'm actually just gonna go and get, because he's like 4 feet away from me right now. And here he is. So just that, I have a printed face on him, which is also a bit too big. So I'm actually really glad. I don't know, I just sat the face down, it's over here next to the box. But this is just gonna go on Sydney like that. It's gonna be a bit smaller, which I'm happy with actually. But yeah, this printed face is finally gonna go. It served me well, but it's time to upgrade to something a little bit better. And there's also a second casted face in here, and I'm sure you're wondering what that is. So I'll go ahead and peel this one out as well. It's also stuck to the tape. There we go. It's Sunny. So this is Sunny's face. And the first custom that Farquhar actually ever made for me was Sunny, this model right here. And this face is gonna go just on Sunny's smoke box like that. So once again, I can get rid of the printed face, which doesn't actually look that good, to be honest. But yeah, we're finally going to get somewhere with these. And I can finally call these two customs complete because I've wanted physical faces for them for a very long time. But these were casted from my own models. Right there, there's the Sydney that I showed and the Sunny earlier. It's just the cast of the wooden railway and push-along faces, which just look great. So let me go ahead and just kind of get everything together for a final shot. Get Ashima and Yuli in there. I'll move the box out of the way and put Sam. And that is pretty much everything that was like majorly done, aside from all the casting work and everything. And I'll put the faces in there as well. So that was the entire package. Of course, not counting all the casts, which are over here. But yeah, that is everything. I'm super, super grateful to Farquhar once again for this whole commission thing. And I'm just gonna go ahead and link her socials in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these, I'm sure. And yeah, I'm really happy that I have everything here. So I'm running out of stuff to say. And so before I start rambling anymore, I'm just gonna end it off here. So thank you all for watching and have a fantastic rest of your day. MaxMonty1516 signing out. Farquhar, thank you for all of this lovely text I'm just now seeing because I totally forgot about this. I didn't even, it was so dark, like the light was not coming in properly, and I couldn't, like the orange text on the cardboard didn't even show up